Hey everyone, and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week is Anything Goes week, which means, well, we get to play whatever we want to play. It's no real restrictions other than our usual house bans, which you can find in the article section, linked in the video description below, and also, the official ban list and whatnot. We adhere to all that as well. So, Asterisk-ish. I mean, we can't really break it because we play it on Magic Online, so even if we wanted to, we couldn't, but... Anyway.
I didn't mean that part.
Adhering to our house bans. Well, I mean, we know who to target first. And speaking of targeting first...
We said if it was flavorful, and we would get a one-off.
Did we say that?
I don't remember this conversation.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I remember that.
We actually had a second tier ban list where we were like, these are cards we don't like, but you can play them. But then I don't think we ever remember what cards were there. And
I think it was mostly more Crim cards.
Yeah. Okay, well, Crim, what are you running and why do we have to kill you first?
I don't understand why I'm being targeted first, but I'm just saying that that's just what we said. And I'm playing Anowon the Rune Thief. I couldn't get enough of Rogues in Standard, so I wanted to play more of it in Commander. And this is a deck that I thoroughly have enjoyed since the spoiling of Anowon because it's been so cool to have. Like, I still really love the way Rogues plays. It's the mill aggro. Love it. Simple as that. I couldn't put it any easier than that. And this is updated with more of the cards as of recent, all the way up to like Kaldheim. And so, because I think the last time I showed this list, this was right around Rise of the Battle for Zendikar Eldrazi thing. I don't remember the most recent Zendikar set. Yeah. Yes, that one. So yeah, that set. So I've upgraded it, and so this is currently my paper list.
Ah, ooh, there's a little bit of playtesting you get to do. Let's see.
Yeah.
Very sweet. All right, next up, we got Seth. What are you running?
I am also playing a standard card. I am playing Vorinclex Monstrous Raider, which one of my favorite cards from Kaldheim. And there's some like traditional Vorinclex stuff. Vorinclex is like half of a doubling season, the counter half of doubling season. So there's some normal Vorinclex stuff that you've probably seen a lot of decks, but my real theme is charge counters. Yes. So this is one of my favorite jank archetypes ever. Since I started playing Magic. The first deck I ever built was an Eon Storm charge counter deck back with a bunch of Mirrodin cards. So we're doing it again. This time we have Vorinclex to help power up our Lux cannons and our power conduits and whatnot. So it should be sweet. Also, it's a mono green artifact deck, which is not a lot of support in mono green for artifacts. Lots of things that kill artifacts, but not much that actually helps your artifacts in green.
Not yet, at least. Not yet. The color pie will continue to expand for green, I'm sure. 2022 is the year of green artifacts, I'm sure.
Whatever are you talking about, Tomer? Whatever are you talking about?
It's in theme for green to be, it's all about hunger, right? And Vorinclex is like the voracious hunger or whatever. So it's in green's pie to eat up the rest of the pie, right? So that's how I would justify
There's a finite amount of pie, and green is here to have all of it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, moving on. We got Richard. What are you running this week? Don't tell me it's
I've been waiting
again.
all season. It's Rogak Birds. No, I've been waiting all season for Anything Goes because I've been waiting to break out skeletons, okay? And I've taken everything I've learned. The birds have given me all their knowledge. I believe I have cracked the code on tribal decks, and we're going to test it with the worst try possible, skeletons. I'm playing Morophon skeletons.
Richard, don't lie. It's Dousing Dagger tribal.
That's
all of my decks.
Dousing Dagger.
Dousing Dagger is a colorless card that goes in every deck. And we just keep restarting behind the scenes, so I get it every game. Right?
It's like Orzhov, so you can run like Cataclysm and Armageddon.
For the record, we always like restart games if someone mauls to like 4 or something. That's never been me this season. Okay, all those Dousing Daggers are natural.
There is no wrong half of Richard's deck. You've heard it here.
That's true.
But you just play enough tutors and it comes up magically. Like, oh, what a novel concept.
We're gonna lose.
I'm not playing white. There's no way to tune up Dousing Dagger. We're gonna have to blind rip it off the top. Yep. But believe in the skeletons. They'll float it to the top of my deck.
I don't know why you keep disrespecting the skeletons too. Remember when I played skeletons and you're like, you have to stop the skeleton deck, it's out of control.
I'm not saying they don't have their power moments. I'm just saying, in general, their ability sucks because Wizards has decided regeneration is too good. So every Wrath that's played has a clause where you cannot regenerate, which... Why? Like, I guess Thrun was like too much and people, couldn't get around this regenerating troll. So they had to just...
Skeletons are too much, I think.
They had to just bury this whole archetype, so...
I'm currently reading my board wipes, and...
oh, you better not be metagaming me. You better keep those Crux of Fates in.
They do say can't be regenerated.
No,
my board
don't
wipes
play.
don't regenerate because they're a little bit newer. But yeah, so for me, hello. This is Tomer. I have a bunch of really cool decks that I want to do for Anything Goes as soon as Strixhaven releases because there's so many sweet cards I'm really excited about. So instead of those, I'm putting those on the back burner and I'm going to be playing something that I've played a bunch recently on stream and really love. And actually, I'm going to be building a paper version. So this is just an excuse for me to playtest it. This is Selenia Dark Angel. It's like a masochistic style deck where it's all about you losing life for value. So if I'm getting attacked, then that's fine as long as you don't kill me. And I played it on stream like 3 times.
Clip that when we hit him.
Yeah.
Just edit it out. Edit that part out, actually. I regret everything. I played it 3 times on stream. 2 times, it was actually pretty decent, but it just punted away any chances of victory. And then the 3rd time, finally, I fell backwards into success. So hopefully I can repeat that, the time where it was successful, not the time where I punted. But we'll find out together if that will be the result will be this time. And so, with the deck text out of the way, and before we hop into the game, we have to do one little thing. Seth, what is that little thing?
That is to remind everyone that our sponsor today is Card Kingdom, and if you need any of the cards from any of these decks, or, I don't know, Strixhaven cards, Commander 2021 cards, you can get them at cardkingdom.com, even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker, I believe, if you
it's a Saffron Olive sticker now,
that you want one. Oh, wait, is it? It's back?
Yes.
Upgraded?
I like how we can never get the stickers. So you can ask for a goldfish sticker, and right now you'll get a saffron olive sticker. So you will get the magnificent beard. If you ask for a Crim beard, though, you get nothing. So
which I mean is fitting, right? They gave you what you wanted.
I think I know who I'm attacking first.
Oh no, Crim has features this week.
All right, very sweet. And also, speaking of buying stuff, if you like the playmats that you see stapled to Richard's wall, you can buy them at the MTG Goldfish merch store with the URL popping up on the screen right now. Boom. Amazing transition. Thank you, editor. And there's some playmats.
They are professionally mounted.
Professionally, okay? You said it was a staple. You can't go back on that now. The world must know.
Not only a staple, but like your desk stapler.
Yeah. It's been a month. They're still up. What do you want?
Pop.
That just shows the quality of the playmats, really. You can even use a home stapler to staple them to your wall. Or you can use them to play and protect your cards from dirt and grime on the surface. I don't judge. However you want to use them. But there's that, and there's like t-shirts, and there's sleeves, and there's boxes. There's things. Go there and buy stuff. It's all sitting in Richard's garage, and he can't even fit his car in there anymore. So help him out and help us out by supporting the show. And yeah. After that, you can buy all that stuff, pause the video, and then come back, and we're going to play the game. So let's jump into the game now. Boom. Well, I won the die roll, which means we have to play this game out.
Quick ball to 2.
Okay.
S10's just not going to do it.
Oh.
I wonder what would happen if I could play Moto on a Switch controller.
This is like 3 to 4 lands and nothing else.
Do you count MDFCs as non-lands? I have like all lands and like MDFCs.
I think.
That's
my
the power of
MDFCs just look
MDFCs.
bad.
Well, do you want to cast them
lands.
for?
No.
Hey, you take that back. MDFCs are great.
I think I'm gonna mulligan. As much as I love these Magic cards and showing everybody at the table what standard looks like.
I don't know.
I treat MDFCs as like 90% lands, 10% they're a card. Like lands with upside.
Well, yeah, that's why some of them aren't great. Like, if you won't cast them spell side very often and they come into play tapped, like, I don't like them. Oh no, I can't be on board with. There's some really bad ones. They're just like, ooh, I'm just like a random creature that's overcosted. But then like Ondu Inversion, I don't think Ondu Inversion's good. Paying like
What? Ondu Inversion's
like
the best
8
one.
mana for
Really?
a board wipe.
How is it
That's
not
a
good?
board
8
wipe when
mana?
you need
But
it.
it's a
And if you
land.
don't need it, you play it as a tap land.
Yeah,
That's
but
actually a good one.
You know,
That's not
how much?
Exactly.
You know how much?
Azul's Fury is a good example of a bad card.
You know how
that
much
you
mana it
probably
costs
don't
to
want.
wipe the board of all non-land permanents in white? 3 mana. Our Revelation is 3 mana, so that is
Would
the
you
bar.
would you pay 2 mana to draw a card in a vacuum, Tomer?
No.
Why not?
Would I pay 2 mana to draw a card in a vacuum? Like
You're
a
paying
cycling
2 more
card?
for the flexibility of playing it as
It's
a
not
land,
even 2
right?
mana. It's
Yeah.
3 versus like 8. How much is Ondu Inversion?
Ondu Inversion's 8. It's 6 versus 8, right?
No.
It's 8,
Our Revelation
but
is
it's a
3.
land.
So you're paying.
Well, only
more
if
than
there's
double.
10 non-land permanents.
That's when you would use
Oh,
the board wipe.
It's actually 6.
No, but that's when you would use the board wipe, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time.
We need a Tomer rant on
But it's
this.
a-
I actually think Ondu Inversion
Oh.
is like the best MDFC.
Really? No.
Aside
It
from
is-
the
it
three,
is really
I
good.
could, I
Yeah.
could
aside from
name,
the
like,
untapped ones.
I can
Of
name
the
a
tapped
bunch
ones
of
you play.
MDFCs that are way better than Ondu Inversion.
Tapped
off the top.
ones?
Yeah.
I don't
Which
know
tapped
if I'm
ones would you
keeping
play?
this.
Valakut
If I
Awakening?
would have to mulligan, by the way.
Valakut Awakening is my top one. That one's like I'm gonna run in every single red
That
deck
one's
for all
good.
time. Malakir Rebirth. That's a 1 mana. What's like Undying Evil essentially. So it's not even overcosted. Like the extra mana you have to pay for it is just 2 life. I like Kabira Takedown. Sajiri Shelter is also pretty decent.
Mhm.
Kabira Takedown.
Yeah, if
Over
you're-
Ondu Inversion?
If you're a go wide deck,
That's a
I
Seth
killed
card.
a
if you're a
with that
go
before.
wide deck, it's like 2 mana removal. What? It's great. It's sweet.
I mean, yeah, if you're a go wide deck.
I have successful killed things.
Yeah, but like
I'm not sure
It's
if
happening.
Seth like plays like floral tanglehorn or whatever that is. The Hedron, the bad.
That card's great.
So
it's a 2
bad.
mana. It's a 2 mana mana
The
dork
dork is
and a
actually
land.
pretty good.
That's a staple.
So bad.
Balagan Recovery. It's
Yeah,
like
Balagan
an eternal
Recovery's
witness.
good.
It's a land. They're all
County
wonderful.
Ambush is.
I mean, most.
County Ambush is like barely overcosted, like a prey upon at instant speed, and you just pay 2 mana instead of 1. Like that's insane. Like it's really good.
I think we've
The one that
successfully
puts a
cast a
single
lot of
+1/+1
Ondu
counter on a creature.
that one's garbage. That
Yes,
one's like
that one. That's the
one's
one
like
I will not play.
that one's like
Wait, Seth will play it?
even if it was mana efficient, even if you could do it for 0, well, if you did it for 0 mana, then maybe it would be like a storm card or something. But like, yeah, that's garbage. But that's like
What if it enters untapped for 3 life? Would you put in your deck?
I don't even.
Oh yeah, then I play all of
maybe.
them every time.
Maybe.
Even the bad
Is it
ones.
worth the 3
Oh,
life
why
to get
not?
this
Why
ability?
I'm sure some decks would want it, especially if you want to make sure you have a low land count for whatever reason. Like I'm sure
I'm
there's
not talking about like Belter decks where you
synergies.
have weird reasons. I mean, just like a general deck.
I would definitely put Ondu Inversion as like one of the worst ones. It has a good effect, but at 8 mana, oh my goodness.
Really?
It's a good
Wow.
effect. It's a
I
good
definitely
effect.
think it's a top
but if it
tier
was like
one.
7, even if it was
Like,
7 mana,
no one curves out and like wraths on 6, right? You're usually like wiping everything like super late, right?
No, but you want a board wipe, and then you want to have a follow up. You don't want to spend your entire turn wiping the board and then letting everybody rebuild before you.
What if it's just like a tap land
Think
with
of
the upside of Ondu Inversioning, right?
Yeah, think of it this way, Tomer. You're about to die. You're empty-handed. You draw for your turn. Would you rather have it be Ondu Inversion or Plains? Like,
Well, I'm not.
Which would you rather
I'd
have,
rather
really?
have a plane so I could curve out on the turns that I don't want to be in that position in the first place.
wow, you hate tap lands way more than I
I'm fine
do.
with them, but if I don't think the spell is worth the cost or the effect is not good enough, one or probably both, I'm not gonna run it. I'd rather have
Tomer's
an untapped one.
downplaying it. He has it in his deck. Yeah, he's trying. This is all just so that we think he doesn't have it. It's a good card. He has it.
Yeah,
It's in
okay.
his deck.
Okay,
It's a good card. It's in Tomer's deck.
we'll see.
We'll see when we get wiped for 8
Tier
mana.
ranking the MDFCs.
Commander-wise?
Yeah, maybe
if I
we
were
have to
ranking
do an
the
MDFC.
MDFCs, on-do inversion's probably, if not the best one, or the second best one.
I would
Wait,
say it's
including
very
untapped
middle of
ones
the
or
pack.
I think the
tapped ones?
untapped ones are top tier. But out
Is
of the
it?
tapped ones, I think on-do inversion
I only
is
think
like
the
top
blue
tier.
one.
I don't
Like
know.
the
I mean,
other ones are pretty situational.
The blue
that-
one's
that
fantastic.
aren't that great.
The green
Right,
one's
like-
terrible. Like,
Well,
Ugh.
the green one's the best one. Of
What?
The untapped. Yeah.
what?
It's like,
The green one's good.
yeah.
It finds you a good
All right, I
creature.
guess that's
Like a tangled floral hedron.
Well, okay. See,
And it puts
See,
counters on it to
this,
make it
this is
even
the
better.
company that you're keeping here, Crim. Like, I mean,
I
I actually agree with Seth that floral hedron is pretty good.
is it? Oh my god, both sides are bad.
You would play a 2-mana Matador.
It's a 2-mana
Like that's
Matador.
perfectly
That's not that
playable,
bad.
right? That's perfectly playable.
There's going to be a lot of discourse.
You just have to
in
think
the
about Hedrons,
section.
Tomer.
I mean, I died to it, so clearly I can't talk about it.
so it is a win con for 2 mana.
Barely for Seth. For Seth,
You can't
anything
beat
that has
that.
power essentially is an incidental win con. I don't even know if that one has power. Even I think that you cheated somehow.
It's a 1/1. It's a
Okay.
1/1.
All right,
That can get there.
It did get there. This is true.
Let me think.
We got to kill Crim. I've played against rogues enough in standard to know that Crim must die.
What?
I wish I had Homeward Path, and then I wouldn't
You're
really
playing
care about it.
rogues.
What's wrong with rogues?
Wait,
Oh,
why
man.
do you need a homeward path for this?
Homeward Path,
Yeah.
like, rogues are all about theft. So if they steal your creatures, you can be like, actually.
I thought they were about milling.
Well, they're about milling,
Well-
so then they can steal your graveyard.
Yeah, that depends how you build it.
Interesting.
I'm more focused on milling,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty excited for that.
Well,
Also,
Hmm.
I love that rogues just have Agent of Treachery to steal the homeward path.
oh yeah, that's pretty good.
This is interesting. Let's see. Is my Moto super lagged?
Yeah, Moto's laggy for me.
5-color skeletons? What is going on here?
Okay.
Does he
okay.
actually have...
Are
Hold
you
on.
gonna hull breach him?
Richard looks like he's playing a legit
Balls.
deck.
Oh, is he mana draining me?
Yep.
I don't even know why Richard ranks skeletons so low. I think my Tiny
one of the
Bones
worst-
showing is pretty darn good.
But that's not a skeleton deck. That's a Tiny Bones deck, right?
I
just like-
used Tiny Bones 0 times. I didn't even have any discard cards.
They name a worse tribe than skeletons.
Kithkin.
Birds.
Moonfolk.
What birds is like tier 1, man. you can't do that to the birds.
Kobolds. Kobolds.
Easily Kithkin.
Moonfolk.
Actually, skeletons are pretty bad.
Birds have evasion. Skeletons literally have nothing. You're gonna pay
They
like
have
3 mana to
regenerate.
regenerate, and then it doesn't work through like half the things, right?
and it costs mana.
Richard, what's the best Kithkin tribal card?
Name
one.
The Sun Titan one.
Morophon.
Sun Titan one.
The Sun
Sun
Titan
Titan's
one.
a giant.
There's the one that gives like double strike.
Morophon.
Kithkin are pretty bad too.
Yeah,
but-
the one that gives double strike to knights you control, but most of your Kithkin aren't even knights. So.
No, there are some. Bridget is really good.
Isn't
I
Bridget
mean, the bar is
Oh,
very
yeah.
low here.
I mean, Gaddock Teague.
Gaddock Teague's not a Kithkin tribal card.
It's
He's a
Kithkin.
Kithkin who doesn't even show up in Kithkin decks.
There are some good Kithkin. There are very few good skeletons, like Skitherix. Like that's it.
is Skithrix a skeleton?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just always read its type as infect. So like I don't even like know what
It,
I know
it
it's a
inherited
dragon.
from the dragon part. It like just forgot about the skeleton side.
They could have just left that off. Skeleton. Wait a minute. Is Richard broadcasting that he's playing Skithrix?
Yeah, I have
I wouldn't
Skitherix.
put it
It's the
past
best.
them.
It's the best
Oh,
skeleton.
that's a problem. Also, this wasn't supposed to be shocked in. They just took
Yeah, why did you shock it and then
reason.
not mana drain?
I thought you had a counter.
Yeah, we'll play around it.
I mean,
Oh,
we'll
now
we'll
he's
split
getting
it.
he's waiting for Tomer to get the 3 mana drain.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
What?
That's scary.
We got to kill this thing.
Yeah. Oh, there
Oh,
was
he did have a mana
drain.
drain.
What the
It was the smart play. He waited for the 3 mana player.
Yeah, he did not get the 0 mana Everflowing Chalice. Very wise.
Unfortunate.
I'm glad Vito's not out. That's
Vito's pretty scary.
Yeah, Vito's pretty good.
What are you talking about?
You could just combo.
Are you gonna try to tell me Vito has no synergies with anything else?
What I'm
in
going to
black
tell
and
you
white?
is you mana drained me, Crim, and I'm very upset.
Okay. That I understand. I understand this.
Every single time, he always has the mana drain. He never has
I
either.
like-
He always has mana
I like
drain.
this planes.
Yeah, mana drain to Crim is dousing dagger to Richard. They each just always have it.
I put Tempest lands in this deck because Selenia is from Tempest. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the dual lands. I was like, oh.
Okay, he plays Scoured Bear. Oh, it has gain life. Okay.
That's
fine.
cheating, by the way.
It's fine.
You have a cheaty life land.
Cheaty lifeline, you just cheated.
I mean,
for
I thought you said
stupid-
you don't play that because
Man.
it puts you ahead and gets you beat down.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
a
Tony.
budget deck. It's a budget
This
deck.
is what leads me to believe onto inversion is in there.
It's a budget deck. I need to take mana fixing. I have like double black spells and triple white spells and stuff like that. I need fixing. I'll take what I can get.
All right, Crim. Let's see the 6 mana.
Yeah.
Rogue. What is the biggest rogue? He's like, pass the turn. You do nothing.
This is interesting. I have options. Like the issue is which option do I want to go with? You know what? I think I know what I'll do.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Oh. Did
Moto?
Crim
Kind of
freeze
lagged
for all
out.
of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Moto?
Oh, Crim is frozen. Where'd Crim go? He's not even
I
in
don't
the
know.
call.
Mid-sentence.
He's deep in thought.
Oh, he's
Oh.
back.
He's back.
Oh, there he is.
Okay. What was that? Huh.
You froze for a bit and then you came back.
It's literally just telling me that apparently my internet connection is unstable. Hello?
Oh,
Yeah, that.
Pilferer.
Pilfer is very good.
Please work, Moto? Stop lagging.
Dousing dagger.
Dousing? No. Come on,
Ugh.
Richard.
Oh, Crim's going off. Kill him.
Going off? Hello?
That's two rogues. Two.
Wait, if you mill a creature, you draw a card? What?
It's a
Yeah,
good card,
busted.
yeah.
That's ridiculous.
You want this, right? Because you have like Dredge Skeleton and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do, right?
Of course.
Dredge Skeleton's a house.
I think it's Drudge, not
Oh, is it
Not
Drudge?
Dredge, yeah.
Then okay. Drudge, that shows you how much I see that card. Well, whatever. Reassembling skeletons, that's also a thing.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah, that could work.
That's 2 cards
right.
you want milled already.
I'll show you one of the best skeletons. Okay? This is legit.
Mhm.
My body's
No
ready.
lie.
Is it damage?
This better not be a changeling.
I can't even
All right,
block.
all right.
It can't even block, but I can mill 4 cards to return it from your graveyard. Now, only if Crim had milled this into my graveyard, I could have got a card for free.
Come on, land. We really need a land here.
Are you mono green? You are. You're Vorinclex.
Mhm.
I am.
The green player asking for lands. What?
I think it's that Seth needs more lands.
He needs more MDFCs is what he needs.
He's
Look,
gonna get
if
an
you
MDFC.
lose to a
It's
Hedron
gonna be
Tomer,
tough.
I
you're
would
gonna
take
be
a
very
Four Hedron
upset.
right now. Oh, that's not
Four
even
Hedron
close.
is a house.
Jeez. Well, all right. I guess it's Willbender time.
Wait
Okay,
a minute.
so that's Den Protector, right?
That's Den Protector?
Seems
The other
like
one?
it.
What's the other one? Death Mist Raptor?
Yeah, you got me if it's Death Mist Raptor.
What's another good one? There's like the one that makes tokens when it's dealt damage.
Oh, yeah.
And Tuco
Wait,
something.
There's no. Oh, hold on. That would get doubled, right? No, never mind. So, yeah,
Oh, it's got to
I
be
don't-
Death Mist Raptor, so he can Megamorph and get double the counters.
Megamorph.
Yeah, it's a Megamorpher. It's a Megamorpher.
I can
It's
see
gotta
it.
be
I
a
can see
Megamorph.
that. I can see that.
I'm not telling. You're gonna have
Tomer
to wait and
sweep
see.
the board so we
Just
can
don't
see
attack
what it
me.
is.
Yeah, sweep the.
Why do you think I have
am okay with that.
sweepers? Apparently I don't
What
have
does that do
sweepers. 'Cause,
inversion?
I want to draw cards. Leave me alone.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure you want to target yourself?
Yeah, I need lands. You could have targeted me.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
MDFC.
Oh,
This was a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one.
But there's
I cast
this
this one all the
shelter.
time. I need
What is that,
protection.
Tomer?
I need
That's an
protection.
MDFC.
I need a. I didn't say all MDFCs are
Hypocrite.
bad. I just said Ondu
I call
Inversion is a card
hypocrite.
I mean,
that
he
will
did
not
just
play.
say Ondu Inversion is bad, but he's totally going to play it like
Yeah,
4 turns from now.
You know where I run Ondu Inversion, by the way? I run in my 4-color Omnath deck. On
Wait,
that
wait, okay,
one,
tell-
I actually do, because I generally make 8 mana very consistently, and then I want to cast it, it's fine.
Better or worse than Hedron Archive?
I mean, it's better than Hedron Archive, but the bar is for
Nothing
that
is
very
better
low.
than
Oh,
Hedron
okay.
Archive.
Okay,
That was a
then
trick
it's gotta be
question,
really
Tomer.
good.
It's not even the worst MDFC, but it's just not one that I will play very regularly. I have to put it in very specific decks. Whereas, like,
I think
Seth
if you
just
look at
says,
all
like,
my decks,
every
it's
single-
Dousing Dagger number 1,
Yeah.
Ondu Inversion number 2. It
Oh my
always
God.
goes in all my white decks.
Also, fun fact, Richard, by the way, do you know what was the first card you played? The first card you ever played in a Commander game? Commander Clash Episode 1.
Ondu Inversion?
Dousing Dagger?
Okay, it's
What?
Dave, Ondu Inversion.
Planes. I don't know. What was the first card?
Well, the first one you cast, not played.
Also, the fact
Soul
that
Ring.
Farm Skeleton is a 4/1 is a little obnoxious.
You're hitting me.
It can't block? Wait,
can't block.
why?
Wow.
Why didn't I
It
read
cannot
the
block.
card?
Manage me,
Fate's
and then
about. You
attack
thought a
me.
4-mana
This
4-1
is so
could block,
rude.
right?
Yeah, that would be OP.
Oh my god.
It's a skeleton.
Now I feel silly. I'm not that I was going to hit you, Richard, but I totally would have if I knew that couldn't block. Oh,
I'm telling you, the respect. You're like so menacing. Look, 4-mana 4-1. This is like not even old border, right?
I mean,
It's
I
like
don't know if I
somewhat
want to
new.
mill the skeletons either, I guess.
Ugh.
You could get Rot Farm's buddy.
He's just going off. He's just drawing cards and.
Oh my god, so many cards.
He's going off, they say.
Does Seth have creatures? What's
I don't
Seth's
know. We're
deck?
gonna find
Let's
out.
see.
No.
Nope.
there's a land I needed though.
Oh, you hit my cool things.
Phyrexian Unlife.
Near
Near
death
death
experience.
experience.
That's frightening.
I see what he's doing here. Crim's pet card.
Yeah.
Better or worse than Ondu Inversion?
Is that the bar today? Is this better than Ondu Inversion?
I actually like Skyclave Relic quite a bit.
I love this card. I include it in like every deck.
It was a good
so.
card, yeah. Oh, so
Especially-
to answer though, it was Sword of the Animus was your first spell you cast in Commander Clash.
Really?
Sword of
Yeah.
the Anime.
It was actually legal back then?
Yep.
That was basically Dousing Dagger back in the day, about as close as you could get.
Yep. So there's definitely a running theme with Richard.
Okay, so many people are wondering why I play 5 colors. Okay, Crim, please don't mana drain this. Oh, you already have?
He has 2 mana up.
But I mean, he's not. Would he? We'll see.
It's probably
Okay, check
saving
this
for
out.
me again.
Why am I playing green, okay? Because of this card.
So you
This
can
is
ramp.
literally the best skeleton.
Cultivate.
I'm not even joking.
I swear if this is Nissa who shakes the world, I am going to counter it. I am going to counter it.
No lie, this is actually the best skeleton in my deck. Don't counter it.
Are you joking me?
Awesome.
Why, Richard?
Imagine if I had a Vorinclex
Hold on,
out.
let me read
Imagine
this.
how good
Battlefield
this
with
would be.
3. Wow,
Yeah.
it's a 5/5.
You're lucky
It's
I have
actually
not
like-
like out.
Cast's vanilla test, okay? It actually is a decent body.
Wait,
It's
this can block.
It's a
Hold on.
2/2
Yes.
or a 3/3. Yeah.
It can even block.
Hold on, I'm not going to counter that. There's no way I'm going to counter that.
It's like an MDFC where the front side is a 2 and the back side is a 5, okay? Look at the
no way I'm
flexibility.
countering that. Get that out of here.
Okay, I'll respect that, okay? I won't hit
the
you just for that.
skeletons and rogues have an allegiance.
I'll
and
offer
alliance.
Seth a trade if he wants to trade.
Yeah,
back
I'm trying to
more.
Why
offer
am I
Seth
getting
a
Jeez.
turned down? Oh. Oh.
You're at the highest life total. Plus, you have a blocker. You can trade with Rot Skeleton.
Oh.
Wait, so this is technically CMC 0, right? So I can fatal push this?
I mean, 2? Yeah.
Or yeah,
Oh, you mean the morph?
yeah, the more.
Would-
Why
I don't
would
know
we play
actually.
Fatal
Is it
Push?
0?
It's
It is
0 when it's
because-
face down.
Yeah, okay, because like technically, I know I could target it, even if it's not, which is the problem.
But what if he flips it in response?
Yeah.
Well, it would have to be a free flip, and I don't know of any. Except
Oh,
for
but what if he had mana and he flipped it? Fatal Push is still a legal target, right?
Oh yeah,
But
it would still be a legal
fizzle.
target, but
though.
it would just not resolve the way I want it to.
Yeah, I wouldn't kill it.
Because
Crim
technically,
doesn't
I
play
can
spot
fatal
removal.
push a
What
task.
are these questions for?
Weird questions.
I mean, you better play around my Drown in the Lock, right, Seth? That's a standard counter spell that you've seen.
Oh, this feels so bad. Oh my god.
What kind of green deck are you? Oh, that's
Wait,
pretty good.
Oh, he's getting his forest.
I gotta get my land out
helps you.
somehow.
Crim
You're
gave it to you.
welcome, Seth. You
Yeah,
are so
thank you,
welcome.
Crim.
Look at that teamwork.
Don't say I've done nothing for you, bud. Don't say I've done nothing.
Where's
This
the
is actually pretty
Witness
good.
Ever?
Highest
Hey, you gotta
value,
do what
and
you
you
gotta
needed
do.
your land draw for the turn. That's got you.
Boy. All right. Well, at least we can block the rogues, sort of.
Unless
you
I
block
draw a
the Moss
sword
Pit
of
skeleton.
Feast and Famine.
Oh, you had a bunch of flash creatures. Ugh. That's what my morph's for. Can block the swords.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm okay with you trading that because I don't know what it is, but it probably. Oh wait, that's in Simic. I was like, do you have Sagu Mauler? Hold.
People have such an irrational fear of morphs. It's kind of hilarious.
Because it could be anything. It's that hidden
It is.
knowledge.
Have you seen a
Yeah.
morph?
Most of them are pretty bad.
Have you
though.
seen Willbender? Like, honestly.
It is Willbender. Like, without a doubt, it is
Somehow.
Willbender.
We already know it's Willbender. Alright, this time I'm going to cast Net of the White Orchid properly.
Oh,
I-
you're so,
When somebody has things ahead of me.
Richard saved
you're so
you.
lucky I rammed. See, otherwise you'd have nothing. But
Well, I was
it's
hoping,
still too
well,
bad
there's a
it's
green
YouTube.
player at the table. I was hoping he would not be stuck at 3 forests or whatever.
I mean,
You
I
and-
could
you
have
and
been
me
easily
both.
Demir skeletons, and then you would have had nothing, right?
Richard. That Farseek has costed us a game.
Yeah, if you mana drained it, this could all have been solved.
yeah, that was not the veto, right? Because the veto. Hold on, this is untapped. Oh, I should have drawn in the lock that. card.
It's
Or
any
counterspelled
planes
it.
too. He could get like a dual land.
Yeah, I can do anything with it.
Wait,
What's
is-
the best? What's the best planes? Is there like a utility
untapped?
planes?
Probably Godless Shrine.
No, I mean aside from a shock land or dual land.
Misspell? Misspell Plains is kind of sweet.
Wait, which one's Misspell planes? Oh, the one that puts something back into your library.
Yeah.
What about Snowfield Sinkhole?
It's just
That's
it's
pretty
just a strict
good, right?
Upgrade, right?
What about a Talisman of
Ooh.
Hierarchy?
So much ramp.
I feel like I'm playing green very wrong. Somehow I have the,
The
least amount of mana.
Alright, I want it to curve out. So boom.
Oh, this Knight of the White Orchid just kills Rot Skeleton.
The ideal
Encountered
blocker
already.
here.
I'm very surprised that you would target me
Whoa.
as
I mean,
opposed to yourself.
Literally, there's no one else in the graveyard.
There's a Throne of Geth and a Farseek. Like, are you going to try and copy those
Well,
spells?
I mean, usually rogues care about the opponent's graveyards.
I'm
I
not
guess that's
targeting
true.
my own stuff.
Ah, okay, cool. So I have an idea now.
What do you want? You want the near-death experience? Be my guest.
Okay. All right, Tomer. All right.
Gotcha.
Let's see.
Moto.
Moto's
Moto's not happy after the update.
Like Moto is struggling.
Can draw a card.
Of course I am.
Ooh.
Of course I am. Yes.
Wait, so you can discard a card to make it unblockable?
Hmm.
Yeah.
If I
actually
cast a
kinda
card
good.
from my graveyard, you get a card. And it actually is really good.
Yeah, it's quite good. And if you guys are
Aren't these,
commanders...
aren't these two cards the cards Crim plays every deck? Like Pilfer and Skyclave Relic? I think that's his Dowsing Dagger at Thespian stage right there.
Pretty much.
Seems about right.
This feels painful to do this, as I love this commander. But
Did you just discard?
Ooh.
Discard Lazov to go unblockable.
lasagna.
Is it going to reanimate it? Is this literally to draw a card?
Yeah, he doesn't want to... Everybody has a blocker for the Pilferer.
Ooh, going after the skeletons this time.
Wow, sending Anowon at me.
I mean, you can block if you want.
Okay.
Swords it.
Kajiri
takedown. Do it.
Oh, you mean another MDFC?
The knight has done his job. Like,
I mean, it actually works with the knight, right? You could kill something with 3 at first strike, but. Oh, you're actually sacking the knight?
I don't want him to draw a card. He also keeps milling my cool things.
I may mill the card. Who knows? All right, so you've got to have creatures. I'm at this point concerned that Seth probably just doesn't have creatures and just has a bunch of artifacts. So
That's not a horrible assumption.
True.
Do any of these come back? Oh, my morph card.
Megamorph.
No.
So we've got
Hasty
Megamorphers,
Skeleton was one of the best cards.
So we have
one.
some
Megamorph.
Megamorphers.
Come on, Crim. That was actually the most competitively costed regeneration card. 1. You know, some of these like cost like 3 to regenerate. And it's like a 3 mana 1/1. You're like, why would I spend more mana than I cast to like regenerate this thing, right?
1.
That's good. That's really good. I have Cabal Coffers and Orborg just so I can regenerate my skeletons. That's it. There's no payoff. I just need the mana to regenerate.
Oh,
Mana skeleton.
Skeleton bar is so low.
Morophon skeleton. I find it funny that the Meringue Rogue version, the Rogue is better than the skeleton. It actually comes back from the graveyard.
Okay, you know what fixes all tribal decks?
Are you about
Card draw.
I learned this last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago.
We had the discussion.
You know, squirrels have skeletons too on the inside.
Oh no!
It resolves.
Wow, I can't believe my skeleton tribal deck is working all of a sudden. I wonder what changed.
I'm telling you, it's not my fault Wizards keeps printing these busted cards.
It's not a skeleton! You can't say it drives doing
do
well
squirrels have
because the
skeletons?
squirrel
Yay or
is
nay?
propping it
Please.
up.
They do not. Sorry, they are just completely without a bone in their body.
I have a bone to pick with you on this one.
We have an allegiance though, right, Richard?
What do you
I
mean
helped
a
build
legion?
you.
He's just drawing a billion cards, and he has counter magic
I
backup.
just helped you mill.
You gotta attack Crim.
You got to at
You
least
can't
hit
not
Seth.
attack
At least
Crim.
one of
Why
them.
He can flash in and kill my rot farm. I don't care.
Why are you so afraid of flash rogues? You think he wants to trade with your skeletons?
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I don't even care if he does though.
All right, Richard, you draw 2 cards.
Yes.
Oh dear.
I guess I'll allow it.
Tap down with 1 open mana rock. Resolve.
So I've come to the theory that there's enough power creep that you can make any tribe work now. If you just take the same like tribal
yeah, you
shell
just
and
add
replace
green.
You just
I'm
add
sure
Toski
anything.
to
You just
any,
literally add green.
add Toski to any jank tribe and just tutor it up, and then you're fine.
Does that really count as winning with the tribe?
It
though?
does
I always
not.
had
It
I
does
always
not.
had a debate with like.
Just
does
imagine
that-
Toski is Kindred Discovery. It's the same
Oh
card.
my god.
Oh,
It really
But
is.
it's a
You know what I
squirrel.
love about it though? Hold on, is Toski a may or a must draw?
I actually don't know.
It says draw
Must.
card. It doesn't say
It says
may.
draw.
So remember, I add, like if the card is flavorful, I am able to play it, right?
Oh boy. Do we have a Narset coming or
No, there's no that Narset's not a rogue.
Notion Thief?
I know
Is
Hull
Notion Thief
Breacher
a rogue? It is a rogue, isn't it?
But it's
Narset's
it's
not a
on our
rogue.
house ban list, so he wouldn't run it.
Hull Breacher is not a rogue either.
It is not? Oh, it's a pirate.
Yeah, it's a pirate.
Opposition agent.
Is a rogue.
Yeah, it is. Costs 3 mana, though.
Yeah.
Notion Thief? Notion Thief is, isn't it?
Seth, don't worry
It
about
has
it.
to be.
Seth,
It
please.
has to be.
It's not.
I'm actually looking. I'm looking.
It definitely
right
is
now.
a rogue.
Seth,
Human
just take your
rogue.
turn. Just take your turn, Seth.
But it's banned.
But it's flavorful,
Oh
right?
my god, kill Crim.
I'm kidding.
No one-
It's not in the
Crim
deck.
definitely has. Oh, it definitely
It's
is.
not in the deck.
Remember when he said that he's point of view, so he's definitely putting this in?
It's not. Yeah, that's exactly why I wouldn't
Crim's so
put
in
it
the
in.
deck, and he has wheels.
That's why Crim orders more than 100 cards when he sets up his deck. He's getting a few ban cards and then makes a last minute decision if he's going to put them in or not this week.
I won't say yes or no.
Why can't I draw lands? Oh my god.
The green deck is
Seth,
doing
you're
the
not
worst
greening
with
correctly
lands.
here.
Oh, this is so bad.
Just unflip that Megamorph.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, he doesn't have a land in the graveyard. He can't even Den Protector back a land. He used it already. It's a Nissa. Kill it, Crim. What does this even do?
If I can plus it for 4 turns, I might be able to draw a land.
Nissa so much.
That's a bad Nissa. You can't be mad
I
at this
hate
Nissa.
Nissa so
He's gonna
much.
skull clamp it.
I don't have a skull clamp.
I mean, wouldn't you just counter the Skull Clamp and not the Nissa if you were afraid of that?
No, I'm afraid of losing my board, so I'm gonna see what Tomer does.
To Nissa?
To
Oh,
my
you think he's
board.
going to actually undo inversion? 1, 2, 3, 4,
If
5,
if
6,
Tomer
7.
tries to blow up my board, I have to protect
So
my
I'm just
board.
basically like, so Crim is just holding all his counter magic for me, which feels great.
It's for Richard.
It'll be like, Richard, you
Or-
get a
or-
pass. Seth, you get a pass. Tomer,
I played
though.
a Toski. What did you want him to do about it? This card is so ridiculously broken.
yeah, like I
Oh.
can't counter Toski or I would have, right?
Commander's
Oh,
play.
it's a
Is this
Commander's
okay
play.
with you, Crim?
Thank goodness I'm playing green.
I have an answer for that, so I'm okay.
Your Demir deck.
Yeah,
You can bounce it.
blue deals with artifacts now.
Wait, does it?
Yeah,
the
we have
Raven's
Raven form.
Yeah.
There's
The new one.
I can bounce it.
Where do you guys weigh in on
Yeah,
the Raven form?
it's dumb.
Wait, what's the new one?
Bad.
It's dumb. Well, it's a good
The
card, but it's dumb to have.
Are you talking
Color
about
break.
the one that gives you a 4/4?
Yeah, whatever that's called.
Oh, the resculpt or something. Is it resculpt?
Yeah. It might
That
be
one's
Resculpt.
that one's better than Raven form, and I think is way too good.
Wait, what does it do? It exiles any
Exile any creature or artifact for 2 mana
creature
instant
artifact?
speed, and you get a 4/4 instead. So White actually had a version of that. It's like exile a creature or planeswalker, and you give them a 4/4 angel, Angelic Ascension, and then they just were like, you know what, that card? We'll just give Blue a better version of that. It's like, what? All
Yeah,
right.
blue should not be able to exile artifacts, but then black shouldn't be
But
able to destroy
The green
enchantments.
shouldn't have literally everything.
Except
Says-
lands, apparently.
I mean, this is 100% Commander's fault, right? In Standard, you would just play the extra color to get what you want, but in Commander, since you play like a monocolor deck, you don't have access to, say, enchantment removal or artifact removal, so they have to add it to each color.
But why does every color have to be able to do everything? Even in
Think
Commander.
of the mono blue decks.
Well, blue.
Think of the
poor-
mono
poor
blue decks.
mono
Seth.
blue.
How are they
Poor
ever
mono
going
blue. Blue already
How are
has.
they ever going to fight against an artifact?
Blue already
you know?
has responses to literally every single permanent. They have bounce spells. Like, it's already
Leave
in
up a
their
mana
pie.
drain,
I mean, they
kids.
have counter spells as well.
They have counter spells and they have bounce. So they can deal with stuff on the stack and they can deal stuff on the battlefield temporarily. Like, that was the entire thing with them.
You know what I don't
Like,
understand? Why is everything game except stack interaction? Like, any color can do anything, like creatures, enchantments, artifacts, but
Yeah.
no one can touch stack except for blue. Like, why?
And we
Black
just
can
got
touch
to
the
bolt
stack.
trickery.
Yeah,
What,
red
I
can
guess-
counter. Pyroblast.
Okay, if I use cards from 20 years ago that
Yeah.
will break the color pie, yes.
I mean, green breaks the color pie all the time now.
It does, but I just
It's the
don't understand
same
why
thing.
the stack is untouchable, but everyone else can get everything else, right?
It's the same thing.
What's a green way to, like, you fight a creature on the stack as a spell is being resolved? If it's a creature, you can fight it, and if you win, counter that spell. Like, what is the green counter spell here?
Oh, like
Actually,
counter-
it's Veil of
countering
Summer.
with
Actually,
3/3
it's
or
your
something.
spells can't
Yeah.
be countered.
Well,
at
and you draw a
instant
card.
speed.
And you draw a card.
And you get hexproof.
Yeah. Very fair and balanced, obviously.
Never mind. Green can do it already.
What's the green coastal piracy? Oh, it's can't be countered, indestructible. It can draw cards by itself, and it's a creature, so you can tutor it up
Yeah,
easily.
I don't know why it like can't be countered. Like, why does it need this additional clause? Why can't it just say it cannot block? Why
Right.
does it have to be attacks each combat? Like, why?
Why are
Oh,
you
I see.
attacking into Toski?
It's unblockable.
Oh, okay.
Haha.
What if Toski could block things that are unblockable?
Well, why not? It's green.
And it blocks
As like
things
Mega
that
Reach.
cannot be blocked.
Can block things that cannot be blocked.
essentially removes unblocking.
Stifle that, and I'll block
Stifle
it.
it.
Heartbeat. Do
No.
it.
Ooh.
I have
Oh,
removal.
thanks.
Oh, how nice! Oh, you didn't want the
Alright.
Anowon trigger.
Yeah.
Wait, the Anowon will still trigger anyways.
It's dying.
Not off the Pilferer.
No, the
Yeah.
The
The
Pilferer's
Anowon will
dying.
still trigger.
Okay.
But you can target the Anowon anyway.
No.
so.
I could have targeted the Greaves or the Pilferer.
That's
Whoa,
that's
the
something
Consuming
at least.
Aberration. Casual 1414.
This is why.
Yeah,
This is why
I got a feeling-
he wants our graveyards.
That's probably
Yeah.
getting reanimated at some point.
I'm trying my best here, but
Moto is like dying. Every
Yeah.
phase, it's like dying.
I don't understand how, like, 8 years later or whatever, they just cannot make Moto work correctly.
This isn't after the update, by the way. Like fresh after the update. By the way,
All those new Strixhaven cards are weighing it down.
You know what? It has to check if every card is an MDFC or not. So it's slowing everything down.
it's checking Seth's deck to
Is
see if it's
Whoa.
this an Anduin version? Is this an Anduin version?
how do you keep getting lucky? I have 14 creatures in my deck.
Well, now you have 12.
Should have played less creatures. Don't
No,
worry.
I have 11 creatures in my deck now.
That's on you.
Should have played less creatures. Sure.
Ew.
What is this? Oh, it's a
Double
double
mill.
milling card.
That's not a rogue.
No, it's not.
But that's okay, but not Toski? Come on.
Yeah, but I
He has a
told you.
skeleton.
I told you, I'm milling. I'm not lying to you. I'm milling.
attacking. I cannot be countered. Indestructible is basically regeneration, guys. It's like the fixed
Pretty much
regeneration.
is.
True,
It
true,
pretty
true.
much is.
No lies.
No lies have been said.
You laugh, but next year all skeletons will look like this.
I believe it. Why wouldn't it? Right? Like, why wouldn't it? Once they add green, look at this. Skeletons are actually just bet. Think about this. Richard's board is like significantly more powerful than ours, and they're
just because it's
skeletons.
just one Toski.
It's just a
Makes this
Toski.
rot skeleton
The Toski's,
look so good, right?
Pretty good.
That it is.
Good. The only silver lining here is he doesn't have more Toskis in his library.
Yeah, don't say
Have
that.
I showed you my clone effects just to get
Spark
more
it.
Oh
Toskis?
my god. Sakashima.
All right, what if we try this? Oh,
Yeah.
Model, please.
Oh dear.
So you're going to draw 100 cards now. Got it.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. I don't know. Like,
Crim doesn't even have a counter, does he?
No, he's literally just saving.
what are you talking about?
We just
I do.
think he does.
He definitely has counters, but he's literally just saving it for me. So
Yes.
you
yes,
get the
that
free
is-
cast.
Yes, that is 100% what it is.
I mean, it is. I'm pretty sure.
Yup.
Called shot right here.
Oh boy. Yep. Okay.
Doesn't
Nice,
even
Homer.
doesn't
Save
even
us.
put it on the Toski. That's bold.
I mean, what's the point? You have some red exiling effects. I guess Crim can bounce, right, with blue.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have exile effects.
I sure do, and I have them, so you shouldn't hit me.
Who do I hit? Seth
I
has a
would
plant.
Oh yeah.
Seth has a plant.
I got defense.
Got
That's
things.
broken. I mean, can we beat
What
the
is that?
plant?
What is that? A 1/4?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got a big booty.
So literally just all at me. Okay.
No.
Oh.
Just 2.
He's
You have a blocker.
Just
spreading the
11
love.
damage? Okay, yeah.
Just 2.
Yeah, for sure. Just 2 creatures. Not blocking. Like, I mean, there's no way I'm blocking that. Yo, hey, y'all might want to like try to deal with these at some point.
No.
Because I don't want to lie to you. I may or may not be able to do anything about them. But I also have a counter spell, so you should totally play around it.
I mean, I would like to cast spells, but I already got one countered, and it seems
You've only
like
had one counter. Everything else has resolved.
This is what you learn. If you go immediately after Crim, or like right before, you need to mull to 2 to restart the game. It's like the worst position to be in.
So the worst position is immediately after him for the counterbalance, and
and like right before he goes again.
Yeah, it's the worst position because then he'll use a counter spell on it.
Yeah, might as well.
Obviously, right? Like I'd be mana efficient, but
or you play Toski, so he can't counter.
It just happens to be that Tomer is right there, and
Seth
I feel like
is
at
in
the same
sweet
time.
spot.
At the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how I deal with Richard. We're so done.
Not the morph, Richard.
You're holding on to it way
What
too
is
long.
it? I want to know.
You had time to.
I want to know what it is.
I'm saying
Wow.
it's the Nantuko. I think it's it's a Den Protector. It's
I don't
100%
think any
Den
of you
Protector.
guessed
It's
it.
Den Protector.
None of you guessed it.
It's Den
Is
Protector.
it an MDFC morph?
It's Den Protector.
No way. Hold on. Okay, what
It
is
has to be Den
It
Protector,
has to
though.
be. What was
It's
it?
an
Oh, okay. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
that is okay, that's flavorful.
What does your deck do again, Seth?
It's
Yo.
it's supposed to put counters on things,
It's
but
a charge counter deck. Where's
That
the
requires
Hooded
lands.
Hydra?
Is this
I guess it's like
another,
you gotta have
another
some
week
creatures.
of Tomer
Yeah.
dunking on Seth's deck?
I'm not dunking. I'm just curious.
What
and
does your deck
on
do?
onto inversion. I'm more offended by that.
What do you do?
I'm more
here?
offended by the onto inversion
What do you
dunks,
even
honestly.
do here?
What
Why
does
do
your
you
deck do?
exist?
Oh, come on, Richard.
Don't mind me.
Oh.
Zombies are not skeletons. Zombies are not skeletons.
Oh, this is a really
I'm telling you guys, I have figured out how to make any jank tribe work. Like the support cards are strong
you don't
enough.
play. You don't
just
play
play standard.
tribal cards.
I have
You
skeletons.
figured out in the same way that I figured out if you blood moon lock someone, you can do anything in modern on against odds.
That's the
Remember
goal
when
for
you
secret
dunked on
Seth.
me endlessly? I played Moonfolk Tribal, and I ran like 15 Moonfolk instead of like all 20, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's not a Moonfolk." LOL. Your deck is not Moonfolk. LOL. You're running non-Moonfolk cards,
Tomer, to
and
be
yet
fair,
Richard gets a pass for this.
whoa, I'm not. Who said
No
Richard
one's
got a
giving me a
pass
pass
here?
for this.
But
This is
second-
serious skeletons.
And
I
then-
do remember Tomer playing a warrior deck.
Okay.
Y'all remember
Yeah,
that?
Tomer's
Y'all
not
remember
allowed to
that
comment after that warrior
that
deck.
Tomer played?
Okay, I glossed over that intentionally, all right?
Warrior.
Look,
here-
Look, in life, Cauldron was a warrior, I believe.
Okay. Well, yeah, you should have just led with that. Sorry.
All right, we're getting our mana. We're getting there.
Seth on 5 mana. He's done it.
Seth working hard for this 5 mana, by the way. He's had to have Chalice, Eternal Witness, get a land
Richard.
back, play
We're
Evolution.
doing it the hard.
He needed you to mill him to do
And I
that
have a
too, by
mono
the
green
way.
deck.
He
It
didn't even
should
like
not
fetch
be
land
this
his way
hard.
into that land.
Richard, I have a deal for you. I will grow your rot farm skeleton or moss pit skeleton if you don't attack me. How do we feel about
Okay.
that? Haha,
He's not
okay.
attacking you anyways. He's got
You have
plans.
blockers. I can't draw cards off you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh my god.
Just make a plan.
All right.
Richard is.
This is
running
it. This
away
is
with
the
I can't
turn
do
where
it.
Tomer slams
Toski is
onto
running away
inversion
with
and
this
makes us
game.
look dumb. Here we
Richard's
go. This is-
holding on to Toski's like little tail thing,
Yeah.
and Toski's doing the legwork.
Look, your support cards are Soul Ring and like Rampant Growth. My support cards are Dousing Dagger and Toski, okay?
What does your deck do?
It works with charge counters.
It does have charge
Yeah,
counter
I'm
on
gonna-
it. That
I'm
is a
gonna-
flavor
Okay,
win.
okay.
Oh, wait, he can kill my boss pit skeleton.
Oh, I'm gonna wand you next turn, Crim. You just wait and see.
You better wand out, Crim. You better wand out.
If I was wondering what you were trying to do. Okay.
It's a good card.
I'm sure it is. It actually is. It really is.
That's
though.
No, it's sorcery speed,
It is
though.
a good
It was
card,
instant
yeah.
speed.
Turns them into pillow-feared ox, right?
This is good for
Basically,
Ox
yeah.
Tribal.
That would probably work too if you had a Toski.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they don't have any power. That might be the one tribe that doesn't work with Toski.
All you need is one Anthem and a Toski and a Dream. That's all you need.
We're going to have to find a really
Toski
bad
and a
tribe.
dream.
You
To
can't.
put
I've
Richard's
cracked the
theory
code.
to that.
Well,
I've
it
cracked
doesn't
it.
matter. You just
I've
add
cracked
green. You play Toski. It's good.
All right, Crim. If you
Look.
want to counter it, you can.
Are we dead?
Does
Ondu
it do-
inversion. Just kidding.
Oh,
it's
it's
the
our
good
revelation.
version. Our
This could have been
revelation.
Ondu inversion.
Or, I mean, I could have cast this a while back, but
Wait, is
Crim's
Crim
been
winning?
holding
Why is
on
he
to
countering
something.
Does
it?
Crim actually have a counter?
I told you I drowned in the lock.
Wait, does he have enough cards in graveyard?
I was hoping he'd
Done.
allow it because his board state's a lot worse than the other board states.
Oh,
but
it'd
I
been
was
hilarious
wrong.
if Ondu inversion would resolve, but you have
No,
enough cards.
I
such
counted
that Ondu
Tomer's
resolve.
graveyard. That's why I was saying, Tomer, you should exile your graveyard more
But
than
I
you should
have I have win conditions in my graveyard. I don't want to get rid of it.
Wait, what?
Near death
reanimate
experience. I wanted to
You
win
can
with near
reanimate
death
an
experience. It got milled. Well, we'll just put a blocker, I guess. Wait, I need to be okay. It lags
Ooh.
there for a bit.
Everybody's tapped out, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
I forgot I had a land draw for the turn.
Narset
that-
wheel? Is this
Does that
what
mean we're
happened?
dying?
No,
It sounds like it. I mean, he countered the board wipe, which he kind of needs, so he's gonna win. But
Yo,
how can
everybody
you
at
win in
home.
one turn?
Everybody at home. I just want you to see this. All right. I actually played a win condition.
Oh, what?
What?
He's like demonic consultation process oracle. I did it.
I thought so hard.
rogues, by the way.
I said mill and rogues.
How can you mill us all in
What
one
is
shot with
Crim
only
doing?
6
There has to
cards?
be like
Or
an
6
X
mana?
Oh.
spell. Bruvac doubles it, right? So there has to be.
Yeah.
There's a
Still.
traumatic visions that
Like
that hits every
traumatize?
single person. But there's traumatize that hits everybody, right?
How much is
I
traumatized
think the
build?
card you're
Cacophony?
thinking of, Tomer, is called Maddening Cacophony.
What does that do?
Are we getting milled
If
out?
we all
We are,
lose
right?
half our library,
We are.
yeah,
Oh
that
my
kills
God.
us.
Well,
Well-
unless somebody like has like a card
An
that
Emrakul
shuffles
or
back in or an
something.
Eldrazi.
No,
I don't think so.
2-card combo.
I'm
think
playing
That's actually
with-
pretty good.
I'm
That's just
playing
like
with
3 mana,
condition.
6 mana.
Tomer lives with one card, I think, because he's got an odd number of cards.
What it's rounded up.
Oh, is it rounded up?
Yeah.
It's rounded up.
I guess
So
You
it'll
need to
always-
instant speed fling Crim.
Always.
I don't have
So it's
anything.
better than traumatize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the death of us.
Yo.
No fierce
Interesting.
guardianship. Wait, who's it waiting for? Tomer?
No,
Does Tomer have interaction?
It's just
Tomer.
Moto dying. And that's why I checked for Richard's board. Does he have a commander?
well, if Moto dies, then
I
it's
mean,
a
I
draw.
can just literally play Force of Will.
Yeah,
But-
that's a Moto win.
Yeah, if it
Moto,
breaks,
please.
then it's
Oh, you think it's trying to mill and it can't mill?
it's waiting on me because I see my clock's going down, but I already pressed OK.
It's trying to mill.
I guess
Moto,
it's
please.
counting card by card.
Oh my god.
Is
That's
that
one.
That's DMV
Is
right
that
That's
now.
two.
This is
That's
just straight up
three.
DMV.
That's 4.
Yes.
Moto's not used to Crim playing win conditions.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he's milling my Emrakul. Hey,
Oh,
What?
it's a draw! It's
No,
a
wait.
draw!
It'll eventually get there. It eventually gets there.
No, it resets forever,
there's a
Chris.
new hand.
It
it's
resets forever.
What?
It
Dude.
is a draw.
Oh, Moto, please.
Editor, put it down. Put it down.
So close, Crim. So
Moto
close.
wins.
Good
Moto,
try.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Good try.
Come on, Moto.
You got it.
We haven't
All
had
right.
many Moto crash problems lately.
And the internet as a whole is like, thank gosh, I could not have Crim win that way. And you know what? For all those at home, you got that.
The
You
bully
win.
players.
You win. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling Moto.
All right, friends. As you can see, Moto's not doing too hot today. So we're going to just call it here. You know, we're just going to do a mulligan, you know, try again next week when Moto's hopefully more stable. So I hope you still enjoyed it. We got to do some anything goes. And next week, is it Strixhaven time? Is it Strixhaven?
Yeah.
What up to our outros, Tober? What is going on?
Yeah.
What?
We got wrap ups.
Oh, wrap ups.
We brought
Okay.
back.
Take
The
two.
return.
Take two.
Moto crashing or
All right. So Richard, we got to see a really cool squirrel tribal out of
deck.
you.
Not even Toski.
Yeah, it was
deck.
a really good Toski
deck.
tribal deck. What other cool squirrels did you have in your deck, if I may ask?
So no cap, right? This is, I think, we have enough power creep that if you take this, like, either base Sultai shell, right? Replace the 40 creatures, with any other tribe. CMC 3 or less, you have a legit deck. So I feel power creep in 2021 has gotten to the point where it doesn't matter what you play anymore. So like that is what I've concluded. After playing birds, I decided to revisit skeletons, and I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore, right? All I need is 1 mana 1/1s and 2 mana 1/1s, and the rest of the cards will carry. And you saw Toski, you see Dousing Dagger, you'll see cards like Coat of Arms, like you see the card draw. Like I think
What if you played
tribal
all
decks are kind of
skeleton
dead,
cards,
right?
though, and no non-skeletons?
That's not a deck, right?
What do you mean? I like Tiny Bones. My Tiny. If you go back to my Tiny Bones deck, everything was a skeleton or had skeletons.
Do you play ramp, Tomer? Do you play? Would you cut all your ramp out of your skeleton?
I did.
deck?
I only ran stuff that had skeletons in the artwork. So there was
Why
like
though,
charcoal
right?
diamond and stuff.
Like you need ramp, card draw, removal in any deck, right? And all these support cards, Toski is just card draw, right? Toski is the same as like a reconnaissance mission or a kindred discovery or a distant melody. Like all these support cards are so strong now, and there's no like inherent synergy. The synergy is you play creatures or you play a certain tribe, right? Like nothing to do with regeneration. The only synergy I had was I have Boom Pile, so I can regenerate through the Boom Pile. But other than that, you know, like, I don't know, the cards are so strong nowadays, you don't really need anything, right? You just take a package of ramp, card draw, removal, throw in some tribe, and you got a pretty legit deck.
It's the most Richard explanation ever. Oh,
I figured it out. I figured it out.
Well,
For, like
Boom
you
Pile.
play Boom Pile, you play Toski, and then you just play the most random jank.
Yeah, you can win with
Richard has a
anything
point,
as long as you have like a turn 4 Toski. You're good.
Like Richard does have
Yeah.
a point though, because legitimately it does not matter what the type is. If anything, it works to your benefit because everyone sees it as a bunch of 1/1 do nothings. So eventually those 1/1 do nothings get Tuskied, and then it's like, all right, well, never mind, we're dying. like they're
Like, I would much rather Wizards printed a card that said, like, all regeneration costs are 0. Right? Then you have, like, some deck building restrictions, and then you gotta do something, right? Or, like, maybe anytime a creature with regeneration deals damage to a player, draw a card. Right? You have some, like, deck building, but here, you just play Toski. You play creatures, good job, right? You play all cards of the same tribe, Kindred Discovery works.
You literally
Right?
just play Sultai.
You play lands, Field of the Dead is fine, right? Like,
Yeah.
literally all these cards just work, right? So,
Like
So,
Sultai,
yeah.
anything will work. Just Sultai 2019 forward.
Morophon kills everything, right? Morophon is 5C tribal now, right? So Morophon kills any kind of commander restriction. So here we go. Everyone, this is the tribal template. I also have one with white in it if you want to play some white, but this is the template. You just take these support cards and throw the tribe in. Even skeletons can get there.
I'm not sure about that. Like, I feel like you could do that even a couple years back too, where like if you run enough good stuff cards that are like format staples, then yeah, you can carry basically anything. But if you're running a bunch of skeletons, I still think the skeletons are much worse than, you know, a well-supported tribe. And if you didn't have Toski, like, I mean, you didn't tutor for it or anything, you just kind of top-decked it or whatever, or you had it in your starting hand, I think it would have been a lot worse for you.
But isn't there a bunch
We have
of
like
Toskis?
we have like 6 card draw spells that just scale off your creatures.
Yeah,
right? We
like
have so
Kindred
many of them that it doesn't matter,
Discovery and
right?
stuff.
Toski's just indestructible and draws an extra card on his own, right? But like reconnaissance mission cycles, right?
Yeah.
It's fine, right?
But Reconnaissance
Distant Melody.
mission was going to die to my Hour of Revelation. Your Toski was not.
That's true.
That stupid
And
Toski.
you're
was
also
just
your
like-
Toski resolved, which it would not have if it wasn't uncounterable.
Yeah, I mean, no one's not saying Toski's not a thing, but if
Yeah.
you're playing any creature deck, Toski's an auto include, right? Like, there's no reason not to.
Yeah, but
put it in
I
your
think
deck.
there are levels of auto include. Like I even like a reconnaissance mission is still very scary in your deck, but like the fact that it can't be countered and it can't be destroyed, like means that it even cuts away most options for interaction. You can only cycle it, you can only sacrifice it, exile it, or bounce it. And like not all colors can even do that.
That's 2021 Magic. Kindred Discovery, right? You could stop combat, but now Kindred Discovery, you just cast spells and you get to draw cards, right?
Yeah,
like they keep adding ways to power creep these old things. Wait for Toski in 2023.
But speaking of casting spells or lack thereof, what about Seth's deck?
Hey.
Oh, my deck is so sweet, but I think I'm going to bring it back for Revenge Week. So, obviously, a little bit of mana trouble, which was disappointing because I do have a lot of ramp and I'm playing 38 lands. So, I guess it's just the luck of the draw. But really, the main goal of the deck is I got Vorinclex, of course. I would really want to win with Darksteel Reactor, which takes 20 counters. But Vorinclex speeds that up a lot. And plus, you have like Core Tappers, Proliferate. Vorinclex also makes cards like Oracle's Vault and Pyramid of the Pantheons really sweet because they charge up much quicker. And then to back it up, I do have some Planeswalkers. I tried to avoid the Planeswalkers that just immediately would win the game. But, like, you can ultimate Garruk right away and, like, draw a bunch of cards. Or, like, you saw the Nissa, like, ultimating it right away to draw the cards is pretty sweet. So, main plan was to go to town with charge counters. And then you also saw some random, like, Hydras and stuff. Basically, as I was building the deck, there's not enough green artifact support. So, I put in all my charge counter stuff. And then I was like, well, what else can I play that kind of works with Vorinclex? So, I ended up with some random, like, X-Spell Hydras because they work with Vorinclex and I needed to fill out the rest of the deck because there's just not enough artifact cards that actually work in green. So,
did you at least have Toski in your deck?
It'll come back for Revenge Week.
Maybe that was the issue.
Well, I have 15 creatures. I only have 15 creatures, and most of them are really expensive X-Spell.
You need to
creatures,
attack for Toski.
I mean, Toski draws cards by itself. I mean,
that's true. If I had hit lands, it would have went a lot better. Because I think Vorinclex is a legit scary commander. Because if you have mana, you can just Vorinclex Planeswalker Ultimate, which is really strong. And plus, once you get that going, like, you can Nissa out all your lands, and then you have an absurd amount of mana to, like, proliferate with Contagion Engine and do all these charge counter shenanigans. So, Revenge Week, it'll be coming back.
All right. Well, I'd like to see the return of charge counters because it has always been like your pet thing too. And I don't know if you won yet with like
it's
a Darksteel Reactor
or
something like that. Yeah, eventually.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so it'd be sweet to see it.
I'm gonna keep trying
for not getting like getting some land drops and whatnot would be nice to see. All right, well, I'll say a little bit about my deck. I played it on stream, so if you want to see it actually do things, you can check out some of the streams on the channel. And I'm going to do an abridged gameplay. I don't know if it's going to be out when this video is out. It might be the week after that, where I finally got to do things without punting. But basically, it's like a life swap deck. Like, getting hit is actually totally okay with this deck, because eventually you go down to low life total, and then you swap life totals. Reverse the Sand was in my hand the entire time. But there's also like Repay in Kind where you lower everybody's life total down to the very lowest. There was a new one that was kind of
Are you
janky.
playing the Commander Legends one?
Yeah. Profane Transfusion. Yeah. That one's in the deck too. So there's a bunch of ways to lower your life total. Then you also saw in the Graveyard Near Death Experience. If I'm exactly one life total, I win. I also had like Phage, the Untouchable, in the deck just for funsies. So there's like a bunch of like silliness in the deck. It's a very silly like life swap deck, but the main weakness is definitely counter magic, just because all my important spells cost a lot of mana. So it basically like those need to resolve, or else you're kind of boned. So if I had a higher budget, I'd probably run like Boseiju and stuff to find it, or maybe some ways to.
Well, doesn't Boseiju only resolve your instants and sorceries, right? Not your enchantments, right?
But Repay in Kind or something like that would be really good.
Yeah.
And then I just like extort or whatever, and then I'm good. And yeah, Veto was a combo piece. There's like
Oh yeah, Veto is always a combo piece somewhere.
yeah, there's a lot of ways for me to regain my life, or 2 ways to regain all the life that I lost in a single turn, and then Veto's like, hey, by the way, you just get domed for a bunch. So yeah, I like the deck a lot, and I might build a paper version of it too. And it's not too expensive for now. We'll see how Selenia goes up in price though in time, because it's a reserve list card, but whatever.
And then like lastly, I guess for my deck, there's not much I want to like really go over that you kind of don't know when it comes to rogues, but I did update the deck and I really liked King Narfi's Betrayal. And I added that, and I didn't get to show you Sun Quan, Lord of Wu, because I wanted to give all my creatures horsemanship. and like other than that, it's this is just a paper deck for me, and I have like Court of Cunning. The new set brought in a few things, but mostly King Narfi's Betrayal is one of the more fun ones. And as you saw, it has exactly one. Oh, it has another way to like kind of kill people in that it revolves around Maddening Cacophony, and I guess the amount of creatures you have. Because then I also play Sir Conrad. So that's about it though. Ooh. Other than that, like it's just like mill and rogues.
Did you have a Notion Thief?
No.
Oh wow.
Really?
Did you have any band cards?
Such restraint. Such restraint.
Did you have
I last minute before we fired off the video, I cut the Notion Thief. I was just like, is this the week? No, I can't. I just blew up everyone's lands on accident the other week, so I can't. It's too soon. It's too soon.
Wow, that restraint. Well, all right. Well, that was a short one, friends. But Moto's acting up, so we're not going to go for a game 2 or anything. Next week, though, it's finally time to showcase the brand new Strixhaven cards. They should be all available to us on Magic Online, and hopefully Magic Online will be stable, that we won't have any issues with flag or whatever, or Moto wins, and it will be really sweet. There are a lot of really cool Strixhaven cards, so we're probably going to do 2 or maybe 3 episodes just revolving around the new set and brand new commanders. So it's going to be really exciting. I'm really excited for it, and until next time, friends, see ya!